Hi everyone, welcome back to this channel. In this quick video, I'm going to show you there's a hidden features in the Spectrum Analyzer by Keysight, and not a lot of people talk about that. So if you're in the situation where you have multiple tabs like what we have right now, like for example, the first one is Sweep Spectrum, then we have the Vector Modulation Analyzer, and the third one we have the EMI receiver. For example, is in the situation where you have multiple tabs open up. There's one way of setting the center frequency of interest. For example, in this EMI receiver, we are setting at 675 meg, and the VMA is set to 1 gig, and then for the spectrum analyzer is 22 gig. So this is what we normally would do if we want to change the center frequency of each tab. We go to the tab, for example, right now is Spectrum Analyzer, we change to, let's say, 500 meg, and then we change the span to somewhere between 300 meg. And then we go to VMA window, and then we change the center frequency to the same reading. Like for example, this one is 500 meg, so we want to change that center frequency to 500 meg too. So that's one way of doing it. And the third one, we go to EMI and do the same thing. So we set the center frequency for the meter to 500 meg. That's a hidden feature in this spectrum analyzer where you can change the center frequency of your interest in the event that you want to change all at the same time, especially when you have EMI receiver picking out some signal, a weird signal, and then you want to look at it in spectrum analyzer mode, or you try to demodulate it. So this hidden feature is under measurement setup, global. So once you take this to on, and then we go to the frequency. So for example, this EMI, I want to change the center frequency of the meter measurements to 123 meg. And you see on the digital VMA, it should be happening the same way. So let's see the global center frequency is on. Okay, doesn't change that, but spectrum analyzer change. So what I'll do is I'll full preset this mode, and then we go back there. So frequency, let's change the frequency now to 123 meg. So EMI 123 meg, VMA will be 123 meg too, and spectrum analyzer 123 meg. So what if I want to change in the spectrum analyzer mode? Does it affect the rest? The short answer is yes. So let's change to, let's say, 1.01 gig. Oh, sorry, this is the span. Let's set it to 300 meg and set the frequency 1.01 gig. So it will change on the VMA, it will change on the EMI. So this is one of the hidden tricks, and if you really want to migrate it all over the tabs of the changes that you want to make, especially on the frequency, you go to measurement setup, global, and make sure you click this global center frequency. It will transfer the setup across the tab that you want. So I hope this helped. Thanks for watching.